Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. No long update really, not much has happened. The only real update here since the last video is that Bitcoin is working its way higher. Last update was here. By the way, it's a very quiet weekend. It is a very quiet weekend, which is not a problem. The last few weekends were really quite busy. Yeah, they were really quite busy and there was a lot going on. So I don't have a problem with it being a little bit of a quieter weekend. I'm sure the next few days, maybe next week, will already be more busy. Let's take a look at what actually happened since the last video. So obviously Bitcoin was working its way up here from the swing low of 17,500 in a potential first impulse, then a first correction down, and then we are starting here this next impulse in which we might be now. However, this is not proven yet. Bitcoin needs to make it above that wave 1 high. There's a bit of a resistance zone in which we currently are, and I can highlight that resistance zone to you here. This is definitely a zone through which Bitcoin now needs to get between these two resistance levels, 21,360 and 21,712. That is what Bitcoin needs to get through. And then I think if we look at previous support resistance here, there isn't really much. Most trading has happened down here and it got rejected quite a few times in this zone. So if it makes its way through this, we can expect it to reach this area here, which is located between 23,000 and 23,330. And if it makes it through here, it can definitely reach higher prices. I believe this will be a very, very important level to get through. And until we really get through this highlighted area here between that 23,000 and 23,330 level, we still have to assume that we will see lower prices. That risk is still very much there, especially if the price is starting to roll over here, because then it could just mean that this corrective wave 2 was never finished and that we're just in a larger A, B, C correction. So this count currently assumes we are in a wave 3. If we are in a wave 3, it really needs to start going higher now and push through this resistance here highlighted in red. Now, what happened since the last video? We are indeed slowly making our way higher, and in the last video we were here. Yeah, just I made you aware that we are retesting this previous resistance and that the hourly candle obviously needs to close. Now that closed and it was a retest was performed. As I mentioned, this is always an important signal to watch out for. We had a signal and a possible trade entry. Now again, this is only a trade setup idea. I'm not telling you what to do, but this is what many people would have done. They would have waited for the retest here after breaking of resistance, waiting for the retest, looking for a bullish signal, which is this engulfing candle, and then entering a trade. Now this has happened. Maybe some people will have done it, possibly with a stop loss down here. That is a very, very short-term trade. Another trade setup idea would be to wait until this wave 1 high is broken, because the problem with this one here is that you have resistance already up here at 21,566, which is really not a long way to go. And you have resistance up here at 21,700 roughly, yeah. But this still can push higher. For me personally, it would be a bit too risky to enter here. I would want to wait until we get above that level, yeah, and then move higher from there. Get confirmation here. So basically also make the way through this resistance level, break it, retest it, and then move higher from there. And then, there shouldn't be much in the way to reach that $23,000 level. We can also add the BPVR onto the chart, and you can see that a lot of the historical volume obviously is happening in this area here. There isn't really too much going on here. If we go to the 4-hour chart, zoom out a little bit more, no, there isn't much. There will be a lot just historical stuff from way back. I don't think that is too relevant. So at the moment, yeah, I think if we make it much higher and we have now broken the 21,500 level, which is interesting, then we can push through this area here entirely and go to that next resistance box, which is so relevant. Now, next level to watch out for is obviously the next swing high where we were getting rejected. Again, it's always a bit of a zone. First level is here where those candles closed at 21,500. Next level is here where the wick ended at 21,586. That would be a good indication, but then really it is this wave 1 high that needs to be broken at 21,700 and 10 pretty much, yeah. So sort of in this area, and this is currently what seems to be happening. We saw an engulfing candle here, and now a price action seems to be confirming that. Bear in mind, we are still below this ascending trend line. Not necessarily a problem, but we failed to get back into this ascending wedge, as you can see here, yeah. So we have an ascending wedge on the chart. That's not necessarily a problem, as long as we still make higher highs and higher lows. As per this wave count, we would push higher obviously in a wave 3, and this wave 3 here in white would take us exactly into this red resistance area. This is only a subwave of the purple wave 3, which would end here somewhere around 26,000, 26,500. This is a 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. And there we go, and we're working our way higher. So let's see how sustainable that is. It is generally on a weekend lower volume that you usually see. So especially here on this weekend, we haven't seen massive volume. I mean, it's the 26th today. You can see that volume already dropped off. We have seen more volume generally in May compared to, more volume in June compared to May, I believe. But sort of what's been going on the last few days wasn't really a lot. Therefore, it is also very slowly and really getting higher here. Nevertheless, it can go higher, and as soon as certain levels get broken, you would believe that more volume is coming in because a lot of buyers will get interested. I believe that at the moment, a lot of people are just waiting what is happening in this resistance area and maybe even this area. Yeah, when this one gets broken here, I think this frees up quite a lot of a jump to the upside. Yeah, so it will unlock higher prices. This area is quite relevant because of these structurally significant swing lows that we have seen here. So Bitcoin not yet ending its uptrend. We continue to make higher highs, higher lows. What we need to be aware of that the uptrend is slowing down a bit. Yeah, and it really is all about, can we push through this area now and make finally a higher high compared to the wave 1? If we don't, it might just be a corrective wave up here. So in my opinion, all eyes really need to be on this resistance zone, especially the $21,712 level. Again, plus minus a few dollars. Prices are never that exact, and they're always dynamic. So it's always a bit of a zone anyway, but what you want to see is a price zone broken and then retested from above to get the best possible confirmation. And that's where we currently are. That's what is happening on the Bitcoin chart. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.